Okay, everyone, we are now in the practice part of our class. This is part 2 of this class, Ventures 4, Unit 8, Lesson B. So now we are in our workbook. So go to your workbook and open your workbook on page 94. Okay? Workbook, the exercise book, page 94. And the book is asking, so this is exercise 1, okay? Um, the best you can do now is just pause the video and do the exercises. As I always say, it's good to challenge yourself. But you can just follow along if you want. But the best thing would be for you to pause the video, do pages 94 and 95, and then come back for the correction. So that this this part of the class can be just like a review for you to make questions, for you to ask. But if you just focus on filling out the pages, that's not the best. That's not the best situation, because the goal is not for you to have the workbook filled out. The purpose, the goal is for you to learn, to get something. And for you to get something, the best is for you to just pause now and do the exercises and then come back for the correction. However, you can just follow along if you want, because I'm not watching you. Okay, so uh, but let's go here. Exercise 1. Exercise 1 is asking you to complete the chart. So basically, exercises 1 and exercises 2 is it's just testing to see if you can distinguish present perfect from present perfect continuous, if you know the difference between both, if you know how to contrast, how to compare. Okay, so basically that's it. Okay, so let's go to exercise 1. You have 3 columns. One columns in what the first column on the left side, you have the pronoun and the verb. The next column is the present perfect, and you have to give the present perfect form of each verb. And then the other column, the one on the right, you have to give the present perfect continuous form. Okay, so this is just a warm up to see if you understood the forms, the formula of the verbs. Okay, so present perfect, remember, verb to have in the present plus participle. Present perfect continuous, verb to have in the present form plus the participle of verb to be, been, plus verb plus ing, in this case serving. Okay, so let's see number 2. They work. What is the present perfect form? They have, very good. The participle of work, worked. Why? Because work is a regular verb. And now look here, the present perfect continuous is still have, because it's present, right? Now the participle is verb to be, been, and work plus ing. They have been working. And remember that the meaning of each is different. Present perfect, perfect, finished action, recently action that finished, and then that just finished. And present perfect continuous is an action or event that started in the past, continues through present, and will keep going on into the future. Okay, good. Okay, act number 3. We go. Present perfect form is we. Very good. Have in the present. We have. And the participle. What is the participle of go? No went. Went is the past. The participle is gone. Very good. We have gone. Okay. Let's go to present perfect continuous. We. Very good. Verb to have. Plus the participle of to be, been, and go plus ing. We have been going. Okay, very good. That's not difficult, right? When you keep practicing, it helps you a lot. Practice really helps you a lot. So it shouldn't be a problem to you. The fact that you know it shouldn't be a problem if you do the exercises, if you keep practicing, and if you do extra reading. I'm telling you that, and I've been telling you multiple times since the beginning of this class that, uh, uh, and when I say since the beginning, I'm talking about last year, July. Um, I've been telling you about the that you have to keep reading, keep reading. You have to read. Okay. So number 4, she. The present perfect is she has. Very good. She has helped. hmm That's the present perfect. But now, look, the present perfect continues. She has been helping. Okay, that's the difference. Now, continuing with number 5, I I just want to remind you to send me your questions. Some people, I don't know why, but they mentioned passive voice and they got confused with passive voice. And maybe one day I'm gonna answer that question. But I will go back and review that, and then I'm gonna bring passive voice again, the passive voice, and we're gonna talk about it. Okay? But let's continue. Sentence number 5. I take. So, what is the present perfect form of I take? Is I have what? No took. I have taken. Remember that irregular verbs, they have very distinct forms. Present form, past form, and participle form. And sometimes they are all different. All three are different. So you have to remember I gave you the list with the verbs and all that. Okay, take a look. You have in your book as well. Okay, take a look. So I have taken. And now what is the present perfect continuous form? And that is, look, I have been taking. Okay, good. And once again, I want to remind you that not only the form is different, but the meaning is different. And it's, I'm going to say this, very different. Present perfect, an action or event that ended recently, that finished recently. And present perfect continuous is an action or event that started in the past, continues through the present, and will keep continuing into the future. Okay, so it will continue into the future. Okay, Let's check our answers. They are all correct. Don't forget to send me your questions if you have. But if you don't at this point, I need you to go to exercise 2. Let's go. Okay, exercise 2. Look here. Exercise 2. You have this picture in your book. It's the same picture, but this one is color picture, so you can see better. It's the same person, same environment, the same picture. Okay. And now you have to choose the correct answers. In your book, you had to circle. You had options. Okay. And here I'm gonna just choose because see, I have two options here like you have in your book, so it's pretty much the same. Okay, so let's continue here and do this together. Okay, Diana has been putting books on the shelves for 2 hours. Diana has been putting books on the shelves for 2 hours. So what are the options? She's putting books on the shelves now. All the books are on the shelves. No, the all books are not on the shelves because she's has been putting books and she will continue to put books. So the correct answer is she's putting books on the shelves now. Okay? And this one is letter A in your book and that's the correct one. Okay? Good. So you read the sentence and then you choose the sentence or you circle the sentence that fits best what you just read. Okay, so number 2, Daria has made strawberry donuts. Daria has made strawberry donuts. Okay, so let's take a look at the options. We can sell the donuts now. The donuts aren't ready. Of course, if she has made strawberry donuts, we can sell the donuts now. Okay, they are ready. They're done. She's done with the donut. Now we can, with the donuts, we can go and sell it. Okay, number 3, Mike has been working as a cashier for 2 years. Mike has been working as a cashier for 2 years. He has been working. Present perfect continuous. So now let's take a look at the options we have. He's a cashier now. He has a different job now. Of course, Mike has been working, so he is a cashier now. So the correct answer is in your book letter A. Okay? Good? It's not that difficult, right? No, not at all. It's not difficult. Let's go to number 4. They have been painting the bookstore. So look, pay attention to the verb. They have been painting the bookstore. Okay? Let's see the options we have. They finished painting yesterday. They will finish painting soon. So the best is because they have been painting and they will continue to paint into the future. The best one is they will finish painting soon. That is letter B in your book. Okay? Let's go to sentence number 5. I've been reading that magazine. Look at the verb here. I've been reading. Okay? It looks like present perfect continuous. So let's look at the options we have. I've been reading that magazine. I finished reading it. I haven't finished yet. The option, because I've been reading and I will keep reading into the future, the best option is I haven't finished it yet. So the correct answer is letter B in your book. Okay? Letter B. Let's go to number 6. I've washed all the dishes. So now this is the verb. I've washed. Now this is present perfect. Do you remember the meaning of present perfect? Mm-hmm. Yes, it's an action or event that finished recently. So the best options: the dishes are clean, or the dishes will be clean soon. And the best one is, of course, the dishes are clean because I've washed all the dishes. I'm done now. So the dishes are clean. Okay? There you go. And have you noticed this picture has nothing to do with the exercise? You don't need this picture. The picture is there just to make it to fill the empty space in the page, I think, because it has no purpose. It has no purpose in this exercise at all. You don't need this picture. They just put it for the sake of just put a picture. Okay, let's keep going. Number 7, that's the last one. Okay, Marta has talked to her kids twice. So look at the verb here. Marta has talked. Present perfect. So the options we have is she's talking to them now, or she isn't talking to them now. And of course, because she has talked, the talk is over. No more talking. So the best option is she isn't talking to them now. The correct answer is letter B. Okay, good. Let's check our answers to see if they are correct. Yes, they are correct. Okay. Okay, everyone, let me know if you have any questions. If not, um, we're gonna take another break now, and we'll come back for the last part of today's class. Okay, I'll see you in a bit.